Cool. It's time for Puppet Story Time with Miss Debbie Allen.
Yeah, tuna? No mayo. Leave it in my... Oh, hi, Debbie.
Hi!
Hi there.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pedro the Pig, and I don't know where Liam is. I think he left to get a cheeseburger or something. Inconvenience, am I right?
Okay.
All right. Now, anyways, we are here to do a puppet show. But, oh, hold on one moment. What's that? Oh, no.
What?
Well, you see, around this time in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Really?
Yes, and I was supposed to have two other pigs join me, but they left for Thanksgiving early.
What? The pigs
No.
left?
But if I've learned one thing from being in show business, it's that sometimes you have to improvise on the spot, and that's okay.
That's
We'll
right.
still
The
have it
show
going.
must go on.
The show must go on, that's
The
right.
show must
I'm
go
going
on.
to tell a very great story. I love it. It's called The Three Little Pigs. Not only have parents been telling it to their children for numbers and numbers of years, but I am in the story. It happened years ago with me and my brothers Percy and Peter. And my good friend Warren the Coyote, but he's pretending to be a wolf, is going to play the part of the big bad wolf. Warren, come on out here. Hello. All right, Warren, say hello to Debbie and all the children. Okay. Hello to Debbie and all the children. Sorry. All right. Now, should we begin?
Yes.
All right. Now, many years ago, me and my two brothers had been living out in the woods with our mother. She decided one day that we were old enough to go out and seek our fortunes. So we went off to find a place to live. Now, my youngest brother, Percy, was walking along until he met a man with a wheelbarrow full of straw. So he walked up to him and he said, "Please, sir, may I have some straw? I wish to build a house." "That's not a good idea," the man said. "I've heard that nearby the woods there's a wolf that lives nearby. And he has breath very strong and could blow a house down like that." "Phooey," said Percy. "I'm not afraid of no wolf." Now, Percy made the wrong choice because as he was walking along, he sang a little song to himself. It went like this. Now, you guys can all repeat after me, okay? And try and sing the song with me. It goes like this. Tra-la-la, tweedledee-dee. Who's afraid of the wolf? Anyone but me. Can you all do that? Now, repeat after me. Tra-la-la, tweedledee-dee.
Tra-la-la, tweedledee.
Who's afraid of the wolf? Anyone but me.
Who's afraid of the wolf? Anyone but me.
You do that very well, Debbie.
Thank you.
Yes, but anyways, he went off and he built a great big house out of straw. He was just sitting around enjoying his new home when a wolf came along. He knocked upon the door and he said, little pig, let me come in." And Percy pretended he wasn't scared, so he said, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," which angered the wolf. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." And the wolf blew as hard as he could, and the house blew into a million pieces beyond repair. And so, Percy ran as fast as he could back to our mother's house. Meanwhile, my other brother, Peter, was walking along until he met a man with a wheelbarrow full of sticks. He went up to the man and he said, "Please, sir, may I have some sticks? I wish to build a house." "That's not a good idea," said the man. "I've heard there's a wolf nearby and he could blow down your house of sticks." "So, I'm not afraid of a wolf," he said, and he bought all the sticks. And as he was skipping along, he sang that song that I just taught you. Tra-la-la, tweedledee-dee.
Tra-la-la, tweedledee.
Who's afraid of the wolf? Anyone but me.
Who's afraid of the wolf? Anyone but me.
Yes, and so he built a great big house out of sticks. And he was just sitting there enjoying his new home when the wolf came along again. He walked up to his house and said, little pig, let me come in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin, said Peter, and the wolf got very angry and blew his house into a million pieces beyond repair. And Peter was very, very scared, so he ran as fast as he could, faster and faster, back to our mother's house. Now here's where I come in. I was walking along, and I met a man with a wheelbarrow full of bricks. So I went up to him and I said, "Please, sir, may I buy some of your bricks? I wish to build a house."
"That is a very good idea," said the man. "You must build a very sturdy house. I hear there's a wolf nearby, and he could blow down your house right away."
"I have nothing to fear," I said. So I went skipping along, singing the song again. Tra-la-la, tweedledee-dee, who's afraid of the wolf? Anyone but me. Anyways, I built a great big sturdy house out of bricks, and then moments later, the wolf came along again. I was just reading the paper when I heard him come to the door and say, little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," I said. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." And the wolf blew as hard as he could, but the house was too sturdy. It did not move an inch. The wolf became very angry, but then he thought up a plan. "Little pig," he said, "tomorrow I'm heading down to Farmer Brown's turnip patch to pick some turnips. Perhaps you should come along. Meet me there at 9 o'clock. "Okay," I said. The next day, I went to Farmer Brown's turnip patch at 8 o'clock, just to be safe. But I picked all the turnips I could in so little of time. The wolf had come just after I left. That night, the wolf came back to my house and he was very angry. But then he thought of another plan. "Little pig, tomorrow I'm going to the apple orchard at 11 o'clock. Perhaps you should come along with me." "Sure," I said. The next day, I went over to the apple orchard at 10 o'clock. And I had picked all my apples very, very fast, and the wolf did not see me. Then the wolf became very, very, very angry. He came to my house that night, and he was about to yell until he thought of something. "Little pig, tomorrow there is a carnival at 2 o'clock. Perhaps you should meet me there." "Okay," I said. "I'll come at 1 just to be safe." So I went to that carnival at 12 o'clock, but I was having so much fun playing games and eating lots of food and riding on all these rides that I completely forgot about the wolf. Then I was sitting there just enjoying a hot dog when I heard something coming up the hill. Lo and behold, it was the big bad wolf. I was so frightened, I jumped into a big wooden barrel and rolled down the hill. And it frightened the wolf so much he ran as fast as he could. And I never heard from him for the rest of that day. Then that night, the wolf came to my house, and he was very, very, very angry. "Oh, I've had enough of this," he said, and he climbed up the side of my house and went inside the chimney. He thought he could slide down and get in my house through there and blow away as many things as he could. But little did he know, I was cooking a nice big pot of chicken soup. It was very, very hot sitting on the fireplace. He slid down the chimney and landed right into the steaming pot of chicken soup and burned his toes. "Ouch, ouch, ouch, ouch," he said. And he ran as fast as he could out into the woods and off in a bush, and we never heard from him again. Then the next day, my 2 brothers, Percy and Peter, moved in with me at my nice brick house, and that night we had lots of roasted turnips and fresh apple pie for dinner. And we all lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow! That was
You like that?
Yay!
If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell for more. See you soon.